What is going on, everybody? Thank you to the few that have joined me this afternoon for Movies and Munchies, episode 1. You guys, today we will be watching Netflix original. Well, not quite original, but it's on Netflix for free. So we're going to watch Texas Chainsaw Massacre. My expectations for it are pretty low. You guys can let me know what you think. I do have a poll right here on the YouTube for you guys to let me know, what do you think this movie is going to turn out to be? Reviews are saying it's mediocre. That horror dude, thank you for hitting me up earlier. You told me you thoroughly enjoyed it. I can't wait to watch it. You guys know today is episode 1, Movies and Munchies. I themed it this way because I did want to do a watch along. I've thought about it for a while, finally decided to do it, but I said, what can I do different, to add a little spice to it and make it a little bit different than what other people do. So what I decided to do is make sure I have me a nice little plate of food to eat in front of me. Nothing too big. Of course, I ain't doing like nothing humongous like a Sunday dinner or nothing like that, but just something good to tie into a movie. So let me pull this camera off. I will show you guys what it is I am going to be eating on today. So I have my plate of hot wings, carrots, a little bit of grapes. I got my drink, nice little piece of cheesecake to go along with it. So you guys let me know if you will be watching this movie along with me. Just let me know in the comment section. I know some of you are at work or don't have time to do it, so I thank you. Anytime you want to pop in and out of the chat is totally fine with me. I'm just here to enjoy a movie. A lot of times I tell myself, I'm gonna sit down, watch a movie. I don't take the time to do it. So this is just another way to make myself sit down, take the time, and then do it with other people that can pop in and out of the chat and just have a good time while I'm watching the movie. Got my little it cup to go along with it. And you guys see my next little Hewitt Sawyer t-shirt, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I love Texas Chainsaw Massacre, to be honest with you. A lot of them are miss, a few are a hit, but we're going to see which direction this one goes in. Just want to say shout out to My Killer Podcast. Whoop, whoop, this will be fun. I know you're doing a watch along tonight, so I will try to check in with that as well. What is going on? Jago to Blue, he says 4K. What's going on? Just jumped in real quick. Still working. Yes. What flavor wings you got? So I made these myself. I just take the butter, Texas Pete, and then I add some 100% real honey to it to make it like a sweet hot wing. And that's pretty much simple, man. A lot cheaper than going somewhere trying to get them. Make it yourself, the taste that you want. So nonetheless, man, Adrian James is here as well. Latula Moore, Movies and Munchies. Where's the virtual weed? Nah, man, you gotta stay away from that stuff. It ain't like back in the day where they call it Reggie, I believe, but that's when all that stuff wasn't in it. Now you hear everybody doing all that coughing. You ride down the street, you smell it, and that stinks, man. There's no way it's good for you. People like to say, yo, it's good for you. No, it ain't. Y'all got too much chemicals going on in it. But thank you to the 11 people that are here right now. You guys, if you're going to watch it along with me, cue it up right now. I am about to press play Netflix original Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I don't know what to expect. I'm not expecting much from it, but hopefully there's some good kills going on. I can't wait to watch it. You guys let me know if the sound is too loud and you can hear it a little bit too much through the feedback, and I will turn it down. But with headphones on and things like that, I did the headphones to try to drown it out. But let me know if it's too loud for you. Yeah, here we go, man. Jesus. Pre-production said that this is not going to be very good. I think Cinema Master 97 yesterday told me he watched it and it was boring and horrible. That horror dude hit me up around 6 o'clock this morning and was like, I liked it. I enjoyed it for what it is. Did it have some issues? Yes, but he said the kills were pretty good, and there's at least 1 or 2 characters you end up feeling, a little sad for, or you have a little involvement with them. So let's get into these wings, man. Check it out. Yeah, got a nice little glaze from that honey. And this is supposed to be a direct sequel, so it is starting off with backstory as you. That's what we usually get with these movies anyway. Making me hungry now, says Movie Hunter. What time's your lunch break, man? What's going on, Real Game in 94? Let's see if those sex box are up this early. Yeah, they'll be here more than likely. I don't know. I think usually you got to get a lot of people in for them to start showing up or a lot of comments. Oh no, I didn't like that. I don't like it. So this does have Dolby Vision. So early on, right now, I can say picture quality, the cinematography looks really, really good with the gray tones. And it starts off with them in the grocery store. So you see a lot of colors going on, even though it's like an old ran down grocery store. The colors of the packages and stuff look pretty good. So that's a plus. But there was like a news thing on the TV. It didn't look, the dramatization of it just did not look very good. Let's get some ranch, man. Gotta have ranch. Y'all let me know, ranch or blue cheese on your wings. Blue cheese is disgusting to me. Lunch is until 5:30. Jesus, you must have just got to work.
Where y'all headed? If you don't mind me asking. Hello? Oh, wait about it. Everybody has.
Yeah. Cool, they got John Larroquette to do the voiceover still. Yeah. Real Gamer says ranch dressing, Latilla Moore ranch all the way. Blue cheese is disgusting. Yeah, it is. So right off the bat, I'll say this. It looks very modern day, just in a ran down town. One thing about Texas Chainsaw Massacres in the past, they had more of like this vintage look to them. This one doesn't have quite that. This doesn't look like this definitely took place later. It's been years. You can definitely tell that by the way the people look. It doesn't look like it's from the 70s or 80s. So as we go along, we'll see does that really play into, the movie itself, the environment and atmosphere. Culture Trini, what's going on, man? Got Ben Buster. Hey, man, help with the algorithm. Can't stay long. Well, thank you, man. Yeah, feel free to jump in and out as you want to, man. Like I said, this is all about me just taking the time to sit down and actually watch a movie. So it's forcing me to do it instead of saying I'm going to do it. Then I end up playing video games or sitting on Instagram or something. Now this forces me to do it. And then I get the pleasure and fun of, chatting with you guys while I do it. So I don't mind. I know some people would rather watch it uninterrupted, but I don't expect much from it. So if it's good, if I feel like it's good, I'll watch it again probably tonight. Chris Saltel, I'll see it after work tonight. I heard horrible reviews. Yeah. Reviews are saying it's mediocre, like a 5 or 6. I like to have ice cream when watching a movie. I got some ice cream. Vanilla. I always do Haagen-Dazs. That's what I like. Butter pecan and strawberry is my favorite, though. I guess there was some issues, some rights issues are showing. So like they're in the car right now. And you guys know, like if you're driving a Dodge, the emblem's right there on the steering wheel. So they got it covered up with like this big white piece of tape that's very noticeable. Well, it's like a metallic like thing. covering up the emblem. So that's a little weird to see. Usually you don't see that in movies. It does look like it may be like maybe a Tesla. I don't think so though. But it's almost shaped like a Tesla.
This is my future wife. And my sister back here. Is everything okay?
Pure Hangout is here. What's going on, Pure Hangout? I haven't seen you in a minute. Speaking of Munchies, have you ever seen that kids movie Munchie when you were growing up? No, I haven't. I got a really weird comment earlier about this. When I posted this, somebody came from, I guess they know this other YouTuber, this guy called That Guy Nate, and apparently he left a comment saying like, "Oh, here goes another knockoff of That Guy Nate's Saturday night movie or something like that." But I went back because I didn't know who he was talking about, so I went back and looked, and this concept is nothing like that. So I guess he didn't know what was going on. But if you don't know, why comment? But you know how the trolls are. It's YouTube. You're gonna get them. Mint chocolate chip. Well,
Thank you.
lover, losers, it, mug, D-Ray, damn the haters. Do your thing. Yeah, that's what I. Hey, this is all just for my enjoyment. I don't care. Tons of people do the same content every day, so you never know if your idea is original. More than likely, it's not.
Our restaurant will be first, and that's just inspire more people to follow. We definitely do. Oh, this place is perfect.
So I'm guessing they're gonna run into some more people in this town, even though it's empty, because it's only one guy and three girls, and that's really weird. Usually we see at least maybe two or three guys and two girls. So the casting's a little bit different this time. I think there are more people that show up.
What is he doing?
That It Cup is dope. Mid-level media is here. What is going on, mid-level? Evil dies this afternoon. Oh wait, wrong franchise. Well, same from what I'm hearing.
We spoke on the phone. This is our contract.
Big bill in the Facebook. About all I can do in a week.
That looks good for the auction. Thank you.
Is that filming? All right. So you guys are what, like a cult?
We're the idealistic individuals who want to build a better world.
Yeah, that's a cult.
Well,
It's all right. Not judging. Amy, we're good.
You actually pronounced my name correctly. Much love. I'm a huge fan of the franchise. I hope it's decent. Heading to work. Have a good one. All right. Thank you. Appreciate you stopping in, Chris. Appreciate all you guys for stepping in. YouTube is all about copy and paste. All these top tens. Yeah. And there's no way you're going to see everybody's channel to see what they're doing. So there's probably 15 people that do the same thing I'm doing right now. There's a million people that do Blu-ray hunting videos. There's a million people that put out the news every week, letting you know what's coming out. There's a million people live streaming. It's all the same. It's just about, who would you rather watch? Who do you connect with most? Who entertains you the most? Yeah, so I'm already seeing some of the woke stuff happening. What are we about 10 minutes in. I'm not gonna tell you guys what's really happening, but when you look at the cast, you can tell like what look they're going for, like gender equality and all those things. And then there's a moment that just happened.
What are you doing in our house?
I'm sorry. I didn't realize.
Well, maybe Papa's Christmas after you.
It was a great battle last night. Yeah, it was. Back and forth. It really surprised me. I thought Justin was going to be really outmatched, but he wasn't. I mean, it was back and forth for him.
I've been learning this word for nearly 50 years. I've had words and trouble.
Yeah, mid level's been coming up with some things. Apex forever. First thing you know, everybody was going crazy over Western month. Now it's Buddy Cop month, and he's talked about Apex, so he's made a thing out of that. So, got his own little niche things going on. Pretty cool. Kind of like you, My Killer Podcast, with the squishy thing. Everybody's got something.
I got a title. It says otherwise. Do you mind if we see that? I don't have to show you anything. What was this about my class? You got me all wrong. I've taken care of many boys like you.
My boy, my sweet boy.
I don't have a problem with Negroes.
Okay. Fuck you.
You watch your mouth, boy.
Watch yours.
So I'm sorry, I gotta say this. Why is the black guy always the first one to be like, nah, this ain't right, something ain't right, I'm out?
I haven't given that much thought. I understand. I can help you. There are shelters for the elderly and shelter. I'm not going.
Oh, another thing about wings too. I love wings. Probably like my third favorite food. Ribeye steak is my favorite food. Then probably pizza or burgers. And then wings. But I don't like breaded wings. I like mine naked with sauce. I don't like a flour breading on my hot wings.
I'm all right. Just go back to he's the last of my boys. You need special care that do well outside these, and that is why I can't ever be.
Christ, Jimmy, why are you still here? Jimmy, we told you weeks ago. Talk about it outside. Come on, let's go.
What is happening? I need to call an ambulance.
We're holding the ambulance. It's all right, it's your boy. Grab the oxygen. Put her in the bath. You're gonna have a heart attack.
Sheriff, what did you do?
We'll get to the hospital.
Lorenzo Harris, man of God. What up, D-Ray, dropping in from work? What's going on, man? This has I'm going to say it's more like, I could see this being on sci-fi. It has a real like sci-fi USA type look to it.
Let's move.
Okay, yeah. So there's a lot more people in the town than you expect when they pull in. It looks very empty, but then you see a lot more people as we progress through the story. Oh wow, the Cardinal Threes. What's a warehouse shoe sale? Is that like a store where you stay at? like a consignment shop or something like that. That's dope though. It's hard to win raffles these days. I didn't even know those was like Marina Blue ones had dropped. Then it looks like there was a restock on some bread ones. There's a human connection early on between two of the characters that's really weird. Like usually we wouldn't act like this for someone we wouldn't know, but one of them already acted like that. Okay, well they're not people that live in the town. They're all tourists, which this is kind of weird already. It's throwing me off. That all these people would be here like it's a Universal Studios or something, just walking around taking pictures. So I would say 20 minutes in, it's not the best start, but it's not horrible yet. Mind you, I said yet. But it seems like it's about to get. So when's the official drop? Then they drop tomorrow? Because I've seen people going live today about for Sneakers app.
Sheriff, I think she croaked.
Adrian James with a cup of hot tea. I like cold sweet tea. I can't do hot tea unless I'm sick. Yeah, LeBron Big Bangs was today. Eddie, what's going on, man? Thanks for popping in. Oh, shoot. Dang. Okay. Y'all let me know if y'all can hear it, if it's too loud, too. I'll turn it down. Roll. Mama did. Yeah, I took a L on the Marina Blue Jordan 1s and Jordan 3 Cardinal release tomorrow. Yeah, 3s are dope. 3s are comfortable. I still need the UNC 3s. And I got onto those Nick 3s late. At first, I didn't like them. But then once I saw them later, I was like, oh, those are dope. The Starfish, I think it's Starfish, like that orangish color. I think those were dope too. I think those were the ladies' release, but went up to men's sizes. What's going on, Daniel? Thanks for joining us, man. Think I'm a few minutes behind. Okay.
Ever shot one before?
No. Been shot at.
Drunk dad?
Stoned or cold.
That must be tough. Living like that.
Everyone expects me to do something special with my life.
So there was just a decent kill scene.
I can only say something.
It was decent. It was cool. I mean, we know he's supposed to be pretty powerful, with what some of the things he can do. So I'm not mad at what happened, but it was a little strange.
Come on, man. Have a drink with me. We did it. Oh, we did it. What a dream.
Yeah. That's all you have to say. You just
Heart disease, kid. Yeah. Where you going, man?
Do you like pizza? Yeah. Pizza's probably my second favorite thing. Just the problem is it's hard to pizza places are like hit and miss. So like tacos, you can go just about anywhere and probably get a good taco. It may not be as seasoned as you want it to be, but the taco would still be good. With pizza, your experience could be pretty bad because that pizza dough could be dry, hard. So yeah, I like pizza. It's just hard for me to be like try new places with something like tacos or something. I'll go to about any Mexican restaurant and try your tacos. But pizza, nah, it's just certain places that I choose to get pizza from. It's hard for me to see a place. It can be down the street from me. Like I got a few pizza places, but I haven't tried them because I'm like, it might not be that good. And I am one of the people that does not mind pineapple on his pizza. I will eat pineapple on my pizza. Not a lot of pieces. I don't want it piled up on there, but a few pieces I don't mind. This is my second win at Warehouse Shoe Sale. Last time was the UNC Forest. I enjoy pineapple on pizza. Yeah, it's not many people that do. Like, it's something about it, man. It's that sweet and salty taste that you get from it. So usually when I go to one of those one of the pizza places where you can make your own little like 10-inch pizza for a certain price and just pile on the toppings, that's the only time I do pineapples. I'm not gonna order like say Pizza Hut or Papa John's pizza and say put pineapples on it. No, I like to kind of control how many pieces I want on it. Yeah, a little more with ham and bacon. Yeah, it's that sweet and salty flavors you get. Favorite beer? I've never been like a big beer drinker to where I try a lot of different beers either. But I'll drink of course the Bud. So like your Bud Light, Bud Light Platinum, Corona. I don't like Heineken. Yingling is all right. Blue Moon is good. Um, what's the other one I like? Lean and Krugel, Summer Shandy. I love that one. Summertime is really nice, clean taste, like a citrus taste to it. So I love having when that comes out in summertime. I always make sure I get it. Alcohol, liquor. Haven't really been on that in a long time either. But I do like the Tennessee honey and usually just vodkas. So questionable that she would sit here and text when she should be trying to get away. You still moving. Like it's very noticeable. Favorite beer is ginger beer. Fake Margot Robbie. Yeah, that is. She do kind of remind. I'm glad you said that, Latilla Moore. Yeah, yeah, she's driving me crazy. It was about time for her to get axed. Because how would you sit? Wouldn't you try to run or something? Like you're texting and then talking on the. I don't know. Yeah, take it. Get the cop's gun or something. And then even if he's gone now, you can talk really loud on the thing. As before, you was just whispering. Shout out to the 14 people that's still here, man. You guys make sure if you enjoy the content, please hit the like button. Going further with this, I don't know how I want to do it. I know Netflix was like a movie a week. When it's something interesting, I'm gonna continue to do the new releases. But I know sometimes people don't really want to do the new releases. So I probably will go back sometimes and watch the older movies. I love watching older movies, especially like 80s, 90s stuff that I haven't seen in a long time. I think this would be a cool way for me to revisit some of those. So it probably won't be every Friday that I do this, but at least every other Friday, if it's not every Friday. All right. She had a big hematoma on her forehead. I like that symbolism. That was pretty nice touch. And so far, the score hasn't been quite like some of the others where you get that nice little music in the background going, a little bit of bass bumping to get you a little nervous and scared. So far, I haven't really noticed too much of that other than in the ending of the last scene. They did a little, but it didn't have quite that usual Texas Chainsaw Massacre feel to it. Of course, like every other horror movie, you got the one big badass guy that's supposed to be like the one that can take out anything, can handle business, but he's probably gonna get his ass kicked, killed halfway through. You have to come to UK. We have decent beer here. I'm with you to the end of the line, buddy. Oh, appreciate it, man. I dig the surround sound speakers. Do you have a room tour showing off your setup? Nope. Have never done a room tour. I'm not happy with the room, so I don't want to like show it off until I get it painted, put more posters and stuff up. Then I do something like that. To me, I'm not happy with it, so I wouldn't want to try to show anything off. How wide is your TV? This is just a 55 inch here. This room is really small. It's like supposed to be an office room at the front of the house, but I just use it for my room. So it's pretty small once I get everything in here. That's why I need smaller profile shelves to really try to make this room look a little bit bigger and get rid of these the black, because my shelves are black. So it makes the room darker and make it look smaller from how big they are. So I need a different setup and everything to make the room look a little bigger than it is and clean it up some. I need everything to be a smaller profile. I really would like to put the TV on the wall, but then the window is right across, so it's hard to block out all of that light. It'll still be a glare, even though I got up the blackout curtains. Light still gets through. Maybe unless I double up on it or something. Loving that background, though. Nice and clean. That's funny because I just put this up. It was plain. I said, no, I can't have a plain background. I need to do something. So these were pictures I've had for a few years, but they were on top of my bookshelves at the very top to cover up some of that wall and the space around the windows. So I said, nah, I'll just take them down and put them up. That's why you still see like the plastic stuff on the bottoms. Plus, I'd rather keep it on there anyway because it helps protect the wall from getting all scratched up and stuff. But it was helping it stand up, so that's why they're still on there. But the other one is Wakanda Forever. But yeah, unfortunately, I couldn't wear my Texas Chainsaw Massacre t-shirt. It got too small on me. It was a size small when I bought it. But of course, before you wash stuff, it feels a little bit bigger. So I still got it, but I usually do mediums. But once this got washed and everything, I think I only wore it one time. But I love this t-shirt, so I've kept it regardless. My wife wears it sometimes. But it was the only one they had at Walmart. I was hoping maybe they'd get some more at some point. Let's get this. Let's try this cheesecake. It's supposed to be like a cheesecake factory that they sell in Walmart now in the grocery area. Oh yeah. Says I hear that camera snap in the movie. Glad they are still using that sound throughout. Yeah, that's iconic to it. I don't like a lot of the crust for cheesecake. I just like the cheesecake part. I don't like that graham cracker. Can't stay. I'm stuck at school. What's going on, Blu-ray King? Yeah, I see you tonight, 7:30, trivia time, or whatever you call it. I don't know if you've given it an actual name yet, but it should be fun. Yeah, it's pretty decent. I need to get like some frozen strawberries or something this time of year to put on it. Make a little glaze. But it's all right. It's better than going to the Cheesecake Factory and having to wait 2 hours to get a table. To pay $8, $9 for a slice of cheesecake. Where's the celery sticks, bro? I do not eat celery. Celery is disgusting. I think I've tried it once. That's all I needed. Because I've tried it as a kid. You know how they used to do like the peanut butter down it, and then the raisins to like its ants on the log. Didn't work for me, buddy. Got to try again. Give me something else. See you later, Papa Kells. Thanks for checking in, man. Definitely appreciate it. It's Friday. Weather's still pretty nice on my end. 75 yesterday. It's supposed to drop today because some rain's supposed to come through later on, but it's still feeling pretty good. I think it's still like high 60s, low 70. Probably would have been a good time for me to wash the car and everything, but it's movie time, baby. Texas Chainsaw Massacre is here. I'm excited. So you're walking through this old house and the steps not making any noise. My house is only 3 years old and the steps make a little bit of noise. The closet is like the worst hiding spot to ever hide in a situation like this. It's like it's always run to the closet or under the bed. So anytime if you're looking for anybody, check the closet, check under the bed. That's where they're at. Adrian James having storms. So like, never understood. So like, if he loves the smell of humans and women and stuff like that, why does he kill them? Does he just want to take on different looks all the time? All right, so a very Halloween type moment just happened. Just not in the same context. I was surprised to see this movie is only like a little under an hour and a half. Only 4 people in the car to start the movie. 2 are already dead. The movie should be in over 20 minutes. Yeah, it's really weird. Like, why would this place, even with what happened, why would it be like this big tourist destination where all these young people are going to have a good time? I don't quite get it. Then the area is not even quite set up right. Just stop and hope all is well. I'm at work. I wish I could stay. Definitely catch the replay. Yeah, I'll check you later, Jerry. No problem. I know you'll be IG streaming later on. Maybe I'll be able to catch some of that. So yeah, after this, I gotta go get freaking taxes done. Well, drop off all the paperwork to the bank so they can get it done. Oh, you spoke too soon. You spoke too soon. Let's do a little more. Jerry, make sure you before you leave, hit that like button for your boy, man. Definitely need to hit that algorithm. Hit that like button if you can. I'm not forcing your hand here. Dante not doing good. My Killer Podcast, you still in here? I just had a question.
What are you doing in that house? Hey, I'm talking to you.
I think he kills women because he's a eunuch. Leatherface says if you can't help him, he don't kill him. Okay. Now I just want to know, like, tonight when you're doing this stream, how many of you guys is it? I think it's like 3 or 4. I've never seen that person's channel, so I definitely got to check it out. I kind of wanted to do this with more people, but I figured it was a bad time. A Friday afternoon, 12 o'clock. I didn't even expect 10 people to be here right now. Like, I thought it'd be at most maybe 2 or 3 with people dropping in and out. So for me to have this many, I'm really shocked. Then I was a little worried that, you know, with it being a newer movie, if I did like multiple people up here with me, we'd all be talking throughout it. So it'd really be hard to focus on it as a new release movie and really give my opinion afterwards. Because I can already say like this, doing it by myself is a little bit difficult to pay attention to look at the chat and to talk along the way because I don't want to just be dead for a long period of time. I believe there's three of us. I don't really know any of these guys. I met Bacon through Sledgehammer Horror. Okay. Yeah, I know Sledgehammer Horror. It's pretty cool though. I wish I would have did this like when we was getting all the movies on HBO Max that I could have made an event out of it. I never did with any release. Even Zack Snyder's Justice League, I just made sure I was home to watch it. I should have just made me even personally like off, not even talking about a stream. I should have just made sure like, you know, I sat down, something good to eat, really enjoyed it. But I didn't. None of those movies. I just ended up watching them, but I should have made it more of like an event for myself, like I'm doing now. So that's another reason I'm kind of doing this because I missed that opportunity. Plus, we've got all these other movies that's supposed to come out on Netflix and other streaming sites now. So might as well make it kind of eventful, like we do with going to the theater. How we'll make sure we put on a T-shirt when a new movie comes out, like Uncharted's coming out. I'm sure people will try to wear like Uncharted merchandise or Doctor Strange. They'll wear their superhero T-shirt. So just making it into something fun at home too. Well, sorry, sir. It kind of reminds me of Jeepers Creepers, to be honest with you. Just the look in the darkness, not seeing like his full face right now. Just kind of get glimpses of it. It reminds me of Jeepers Creepers. Mm. Whoa. Okay. I can tell you this, he's a lot more relentless with his kills. Like, if he's gonna kill you, he's killing you. He ain't just gonna slit your throat and walk away because he knows you're dead. No, he's gonna make sure you are dead. I like it. It is a good movie, not that bad. Yes, it's not bad. It's there's some things throughout that's questionable that I'm not too much caring for, but overall, it's not that bad. So far, I still got it above a 5, like I've been seeing, like mediocre reviews from outlets, different outlets on the internet. So right now, I could definitely say I'd probably watch it again later when I'm not, you know, talking and stuff like that to pay more attention. Because it's not bad to where I'm like, okay, I seen it. Don't ever need to watch it again. It's better than Leatherface so far. And it's better than the 3D joint. Yeah, that was a good kill. Like he was relentless on that one. He made sure he took him out. So yeah, they upped the ante on the kills. Kind of field is this look like a sunflower field. All dead sunflowers. Oh yep, sunflower. Oh wow.
I fear no evil. I fear no evil.
Okay. So we know what he did in the field. Let me guess he's in the car. And we almost already an hour into at least the stream. So that means we're about 40 something minutes into the movie. Yeah, 46 minutes into the movie, 36 minutes left. Seems flying by. But I mean, I do know what he meant earlier. It seems like this movie should be over a lot faster at the rate it's going with the casting.
Please open the door. Don't.
Oh boy, here we go. This is what I've been kind of waiting for, I think. Adrian James can't wait for the Batman. Yeah, I can't wait too. I'm mad I missed out on that early pre-sale showing for that day. Was like March 1st or something. I seen it pop up on my notifications, but I didn't know exactly what it was, and I didn't click on it. But I probably wouldn't have got a chance anyway. So I got the time that worked for me. I get to see it on that Friday morning at 10 a.m. I'm so glad they did a super early showing like that. Gives me the chance to go see it and not have to worry about timing or anything like that. I get to really enjoy it. I said if they were doing that like for other releases, like back in the day, they used to have showings that early, or at least like 10:30, 11 o'clock, but they don't anymore. Now it'd be like 12:30 at the earliest. I would actually go see Uncharted, even though I'm not excited for it or anything. It's a video game movie adaptation. Those usually aren't very good. This doesn't look very good, but I would check it out if they had a super early showing of it. Dang. Okay. Here we go. The Leatherface we know. See how crazy it gets from here. Will you be watching Moon Knight? Yeah, I'm gonna definitely check out Moon Knight. I still haven't watched all of Peacemaker yet. I've been slow grinding that one. So far, the Marvel shows, I like WandaVision the best. Loki was the worst. I think Falcon Winter Soldier would have worked better as a movie. Hawkeye was a little bit too kiddie for me, but it was decent. It was pretty good. I just didn't like all the like trick arrows and all that stuff. The purple smoke and stuff like that. Just made it a little too Disney for me. But hopefully Moon Knight is a little more edgier, pushes the boundaries from what we usually see from Disney. Especially going into Doctor Strange. Think Apex is better than this? No, Blu-ray King might end up thinking Prisoners of Ghostland is better than this. I thought the trailer for Moon Knight looked good. Almost excited for that one. Oh, that's good to hear because you're not into superhero stuff. But yeah, the trailer looked pretty decent. Just like Morbius. Morbius looks pretty decent, But I got the feeling like it's not gonna meet at least my expectations. Oh, you think Apex Texas Chainsaw Massacre is better? Views dropped a bit, but 6 people still here. Thank you guys for being here. Wait, what? Okay, how did that happen? That's one hell of a chainsaw. Husqvarna ain't got nothing on his chainsaw, I guess. Oh, my goodness.
Try anything you cancel, bro.
No. Think there's going to be a part 2? I don't know. This ain't really well received right now. We'll see by through the weekend how people really feel about this movie. But based off pre-production of what was going on, even though I know it's Netflix's now, it's not looking very good. Yeah, this is very like sci-fi USA MTV-ish. I thought this scene would be a lot better than what it is right now. There's only 2 people who think Prisoners of Ghostland is a good movie, and Nicolas Cage isn't one of them. I'll let you guess the other 2. My Killer Podcast and Blu-ray King. Yep, you definitely right about that one. Hey, but that Steelbook is beautiful, though. I'll give you that. I'll buy the Steelbook once it goes to like $9.99. But everybody else says that movie absolutely sucks. Tell you what, as good as that chainsaw is in this one, I need him to come over and cut some of these trees down in my backyard because he's slicing through stuff like hot butter. You watching Elimination Chamber tomorrow? Yeah, I'll probably watch it. There's nothing else on. I don't know who's got like the NBA game of the night or what. Well, no, it's like tomorrow afternoon or something, super early, right? Because they're in Saudi Arabia or wherever. So that means it's early for us. Probably what, like a 10 or 11 o'clock time? Michael, I guess I was entertained by it. But yeah, I'm gonna check it out. I think they're just trying to get some hype up. I'm just not sure about the whole Cody thing. I still feel like it's a work, or he's not really going to WWE. He's probably just done and trying to go Hollywood or something. But I think all the talk is really helping out WWE if it ain't true, because now more people are going to want to watch to see if he shows up or whatever's going on.
I'm sorry, I can't. Looks like it's you that he wants. You need to stay. I like it.
All right. Well, food's all done. Movie's almost done too. Okay, so yeah, now we're getting really like Halloween Kills ish. This whole vibe tone that they're going with right now. We at almost an hour in. Chainsaw must be made out of vibranium. Yeah, the way he's going through certain materials. Undertaker is going to be inducted into the. Yeah, I just heard about that. Just shoot him. Take his head off or something. Do something.
Pamela, Jerry, and Frank. Stay with me. Say you know me. Say you know what you did to my friends.
Why do you need so many answers? Just do what you came to do. Oh my goodness. Horror movies, I tell you. Uh, I woke up around 6 in the morning so I can watch it. Yeah, I mean, I'd have watched it earlier. I'd have been finished with this if I wouldn't have said this time. I started feeling like maybe I should have did it earlier.
Remember me now? I'm the one who got away, and I'm here to make sure you don't. Motherfucker. Get the fuck out of here.
Now you're a badass. You was just in the house face to face with him and did that. Wow. Okay. Boy, Leatherface is faster than Usain Bolt. Goodness gracious. Oh my goodness. Oh my. Okay. Wait, you're still breathing? How's the movie so far? It's watchable. I mean, the way my expectations was like below a five. I'm probably still a little above a five right now, but this last final act, like the last 25 minutes, is funny. And it doesn't have quite the tone as past Texas Chainsaw Massacre movies. It doesn't feel like it's tense and have your nerves just going. It's more like it has more like a Jeepers Creepers. Jeepers Creepers didn't feel scary. It just felt like a movie set in a horrific environment or something. Like I don't know, it just don't have that Texas Chainsaw Massacre feel to me. Like not one moment feels unnerving or anything like that. The score doesn't quite feel the same. They still do like that camera shutter noise. I think they only did it like maybe twice. Yes, I knew it would be watchable. Yeah, I mean, you probably won't leave like, that was horrible, but you're gonna leave like kind of mediocre-ish. Like, all right, well, wasn't bad as I thought. That's probably how you'll walk away from it. And I know there was a lot of like questions about the wokeness of it. There was only like maybe two moments, and we seen one in the trailer. Then there was one other moment that to me had like a lot of that connotation to it. Like, oh gosh, I tell you what, he's a lot faster with running. He still got that clumsy like run to him, but he runs a lot faster. I can tell you that. This lady is like the Terminator, though. I don't know how she's still breathing. I'm going to watch it this weekend, hopefully. Yeah, I wouldn't say don't watch it. It's not worth watching. Definitely, it's definitely worth the watch. So far, I'm still stuck at like maybe a 6.5. It's going to depend on this last few minutes. I still wouldn't mind watching it again, like uninterrupted, not doing this. But yeah, if this was in the movie theater or something, I could see a lot of people being pissed off, like I wasted my money. But for something on Netflix where you've already paid for it as well, it's worth it. It's definitely not something like, oh man, are they coming out with a Blu-ray for this? Nah, unless you want it just for the cinematography, because it looks great. This 4K with Dolby Vision looks really good. But it's really got like this Halloween Kills, like Terminator type vibe to it. Like there's a couple people that's supposed to be like badasses in it. Like this is it. This the terror ends today. But the whole environment is pretty questionable. It being like a tourist area and all these young people are there, like having a good time, taking pictures. Leather dies tonight. Oh my goodness. Okay, high tension. Yep. Reminds me of High Tension. That was a good movie though. High Tension. Oh, there goes you guys, sex bots. You've been waiting on them. It took them an hour and 15 minutes to get here, but they are here now. So it seems like it's around that close to that hour time that they usually come around. Oh my gosh, they just keep coming. Movie on in 2020. They late. Yeah, they are. They have arrived. I guess they want y'all to come to the after party since this is about over. It's Friday. You got paid. Come give us your money. I can already guess what's about to happen here. Looks like we're in the closing moments. I won't say anything, but I can see how this is about to play out. Just got Looper 4K for Amazon. It did come with a slip. Blank you Best Buy. Yeah. Well, guys, Texas Chainsaw Massacre is over. The movie was only like an hour. We're an hour, 18 minutes into the stream. So that movie was only an hour and 14 minutes. So that gives you some kind of idea of how good or bad this movie may be once you view it. But we all have low expectations, and I think it lives up to those low expectations. So I think around a 5.5, maybe highest 6 out of 10. If you guys use a 10 scale, most people don't. But yeah, that's where this one sits at. This ending, especially the very last few seconds. Why? Or is this Dancing with the Stars now? Like, I don't get it. Yeah. If you know the pre-production of this movie, the story of what all went on and how this ended up on Netflix, you already know it's not going to be the best experience. But like I said, it's a free movie to watch. Well, not free, it's part of your subscription. But at least you ain't spending 10, 11 bucks to go see it in the theater and being disappointed. Yeah, I would hang it around about a 5.5. Only 2 moments of wokeness in it. That really stood out for me anyway on this first watch. So that wasn't bad. I thought it was going to be worse than that. The bus scene wasn't quite what I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be pretty cool, kind of like Halloween Kills with the firefighter scene. Wasn't even close to that. Your typical things that happen in horror movies happened here as well. It didn't feel quite like Texas Chainsaw Massacre, unnerving, gory, weird. Didn't have that old vintage look that the movies usually have. This was very modern today, mixed with kind of that setting, because everything in the town still has that. Of course, it's that old look because it's ran down as years later, but the rest of it, everybody looks so modern day. The vehicles, the way they dress, everything is very modern. So that kind of took away from it for me. I like that old vintage look, kind of like you're watching it still on film, like it's still 1970s, 1980s. So that took me out of it. The score is not the same. You still don't get that bass and that music in the background to, give you that unnerving feeling along with, like, oh my gosh, what's about to happen. I'm just sitting here watching a movie that's supposed to be scary that's not scary at all. So yeah, that's where I would leave it. Robzilla, you like that little last few seconds? I mean, I thought the last few moments was cool to as usual, set up another one. They can't end any of these franchises. They got to keep them going at some point. They're never just going to totally end. So you already know what to expect out of the endings of these movies. So yeah, that was cool, but I just didn't like the last 2 seconds of what happened. But yeah, you could totally tell what's about to happen. But that last second before the Texas Chainsaw Massacre title script comes up, that was laughable. And then the whole like Terminator-S type characters was a bit much. But yeah, you guys, I'm definitely not gonna say don't watch it. It's worth your hour 15 minutes because that's as long as it is. So yeah, give it a watch. I mean, My Killer Podcast. I'm sure you'll get a little more enjoyment out of it because you'll be with other people watching it, having a good time, and probably laughing or saying things that's going on in the movie throughout. So it might be a little more fun for you with more people. But yeah, you guys, I mean, if nothing's going on, definitely give it a watch. I mean, might be the only time some of you watch it. Some people seem to really like it. Some people just absolutely hate it. But yeah, if you're a big fan of Texas Chainsaw Massacre, you'll probably be let down. But it's better than Leatherface and probably the 3D one. I can give you that. But yeah, you guys, hour 23 minutes in. This was episode 1 of Munchies A Movie. So I will be doing this again. I'm not sure if it'll be next week or the week after. It probably will be next week, though. I'm just not sure of the title yet. I got to see if anything new is coming out because, Netflix, new movie every week. So we may see what the movie will be. Of course, I'll let everybody know early. but it will definitely be around the same time, 11 or 12 o'clock. Best. That's what's best for me. So you guys, I thank you. Before you get out of here, if you haven't hit that like button and you enjoyed the content, definitely please hit the like button. I thank you guys for coming in. I didn't expect so many people. We was up to probably about 12, 13. So that was well past what I expected out of this. So thank you guys for being here. Thank you for being true and loyal to the channel. And if you guys got the time tonight, My Killer Podcast, I know you're going up on another stream, but you guys go check out Blu-ray King as he's trying to do a little trivia thing. He's got Smooth J Stu and Ben Buster coming up to do trivia. Should be a great time. So thank you, My Killer Podcast. Great stream. Happy to have something to engage in during my work day. Thank you, D-Ray. Yeah. So it's all about, man, having a good time, having fun, chilling out, talking with one another. So again, thank you all for being here. That is episode 1 of Movies and Munchies. I hope you guys enjoyed the concept. Cannot wait to do it again. So, till the next time, man, y'all know the motto. We are gone.